Rolling.
Hi, welcome. My name is Jacalyn Prete, and this is a practice of Anusara Yoga. I'd like to invite you to practice with me today, but if you're brand new to yoga, I highly recommend you work with a live teacher. Video is great if you have some familiarity with yoga, but for brand new people, please be in a class with a teacher who can keep an eye on you. So if you're sitting on a nice blanket here, nice support, close your eyes and draw your attention inside. Let yourself settle. Sit upright as possible without tensing yourself. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long breath out. If you can hear, I'm making a little sound in the back of the throat. This is called Ujjayi breath. And you do it by just partially closing the back of the throat and letting the sound just vibrate through as you inhale and exhale. Think of breathing from the bottom to the top, filling from the bottom to the top, hold at the top of the breath, and then long, slow exhalation. Actually initiate the breath by drawing the navel in. Inhale, 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 all the way to the top, and then exhale, initiate from the navel. Relax the jaw and the face. Welcome yourself to this practice. Contemplation for the day is to see this beautiful adventure of having a body as a beautiful gift. We celebrate the gift of embodiment today through our yoga practice. By aligning ourselves with nature, we feel more at ease and at peace with ourselves. When we're out of alignment with nature, anxiety, depression, bad digestion, sleepless nights. So let's see if we can settle. Let's bring our hands together in Anjali Mudra. We'll Om one time together. Take a deep breath in. Bowing your head to your heart to this sacred journey. Releasing your hands, lift your head, open your eyes, and let's come on all fours. Spread your fingers. Open your hands so the center of the wrist aligns with the outer shoulder. And take a deep breath and expand from the waist to the armpit like this. First, you make space inside, and then you softly settle in. And walk your knees back 2 inches. Up you go into downward dog. Begin to pedal out the feet. And you'll notice my chin is not to my chest in downward dog. My ears are really in line with my bicep. As you're pedaling out the feet, lift the sit bone away from the heel so you can open up the back of the leg. Big, beautiful Ujjayi breath. In and out through your nose. We're going to be practicing the Ujjayi breath throughout our practice. The head and the arm bones move forward as the thigh bones move back. Feel a spaciousness inside. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Now, I highly recommend you put a block under each hand here so you can really lift the heart and get a nice full breath. Press down and reach your heart forward. Welcome this day. Welcome this practice. Welcome this experience of practice today. Pull the front heel and back leg towards each other. Now you can switch legs by just stepping forward and switching, or jump switch. Right? Push down through your legs. We're firing up the energy, drawing energy into the earth, right into the core of the pelvis. And then from the pelvis, expand out in all directions. As we celebrate this gift of having a body, start to see if you can cultivate some gratitude today. You can switch legs again, either stepping or nice light jump like that. That's why the blocks are kind of fun. Hold steady. Let's take the right arm up towards the ceiling and open up the chest. Welcome yourself to the practice. Deepen your breath. Open up the heart. Squeeze your hips in towards each other and then lower your arms. Stepping or hopping. Nice and light. Let's take the other side. Squeeze the hips in. Hold steady. Belly in. And then take your left arm up. Keep the Ujjayi breath. Pull your left outer hip back as you open up. And then both hands down, step forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Now if you need the blocks, place your hands in front of you like this on the blocks. Inhale, arch your back, look up. You see how I'm extending the spine. Then exhale, bow and fold, and the head comes closer to the floor. Let's do that several times. Inhale, pulsation of breath. Coming in, exhale, bow and fold. 2 more. Exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, arch your back this time. Hands to your hips. Swing the shoulder blades on your back. Pause for a moment. Push down through your feet. Inhale, rise up. Take your arms all the way with you. And bring your hands to your heart. Anjali Mudra. Take a moment. Welcome your breath. Welcome this day. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands flat. Bend your knees. Step or hop your feet to downward dog. Nice soft landing. Inhale, plank. Now, knees down, child pose. This is the modified sun salutation. Inhale, round through cat into cobra. Right, and bring the heart forward. Just make sure the upper back is working. You can just test yourself. Lift your hands for a moment. Then as you press your hands into the floor, pull your chest through your arms. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Spread your toes. Enjoy your breath. Keep the armpits lifted, sitting bones back, bend your knees, look between your hands, step or hop your feet to the front of your mat. Hands on your hips, arch your back, push down. Inhale, rise up, and bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Now keep the right foot there. Step your left foot back. Let's put some padding under that back knee. I've got a blanket here. This is called the lizard lunge. Walk your right foot out to the right corner and take your blocks if you need them over here to the left corner of the mat. See the knee and toes pointing in the same direction. Let's just pulse the pelvis down and up. And you notice I'm not just doing my head down and up. I'm bringing the pelvis forward and up. Now connect the front heel and back knee. And forward. Exhale. And back. Come down a little further now. So we're opening up a little bit further. If you're super tight, just keep your hands on the blocks. That's fine. You can even roll out to the outer edge of this right foot. But I'm still pulling the heel and knee together, so there's a sense of integration. Well done. Place your hands on the floor, step back, downward dog. Let's try the other side. You can actually just check it out. Wow, I feel a big difference between the right and left side. Now the left foot, same thing. Out here, right knee down. Go. And sit inside. Now pull your legs towards each other isometrically. Little pulse. Then release. I'm feeling it right here today in my left groin area. And then bring your hands a little further when you feel like there's an opening for that. Pull. And down. And up one more time. Hold it. Oh, that feels so good. And then bring the blocks away. And back into downward facing dog. Now wag your happy little dog tail. Much better. Move through your vinyasa, forward to plank. We'll do this modified sun salutation one more time. Exhale. Inhale, cat. Through cobra, very gentle on the wrists and shoulders, warming everything up. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. So outer shins draw towards the midline, inner thighs broaden, sitting bones nice and wide. How will this day unfold if I really tune into a deep gratitude? It's really amazing, this gratitude practice. Very transformational. Bend both knees, look between your hands. Step or hop your feet to the front of your mat. Hands in your hips. Press your legs down. Draw the shoulder blades on the back. If you're tighter in the hamstrings, you can work with a bent knee here. Push down. Inhale, rise up. Take your arms with you. And exhale. Hands to your heart. Do some more twisting now. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold forward. And take the left foot back. All right. Now, you can put the back knee on the floor for stage 1 again. Here you go with the little lungeoneo. Or you can keep the leg up for stage 2. Take your arms up. This would be a high lunge for stage 2. And then twisting to the right. So either Anjaneyya with a twist or high lunge. I'll demonstrate the high lunge with a twist. It's a little more intense. Squeeze your outer hips in. Draw your belly away from the front thigh. Hold steady. Waking up all the inner organs. And then release down. Downward facing. Let's go right to the other side. Anjaneyya. Make a little adjustment here. Take your arms up. Twisting to the left. You can start on your knee and then go ahead for stage 2. Lift the back leg up and hold it. Push down into the floor and hold on to this place inside of you. The boundless, spaceless presence within. You're connected to it. You feel like a part of the whole universe. Excellent. Hands to the floor, downward facing dog. You feel you're doing it on your own. Place of connectivity. Inhale. Stage 2, Chaturanga Dandasana, either on your knees or straight legs. And then move into a nice, well, maybe higher cobra. Draw the heart through the arms. Pull. Open the chest. Welcome this day with gratitude. Downward facing dog. Single tie. Enjoy each breath as you step the right foot forward. Now back to high lunge. Both hands on the front thigh and pause. If you have any kind of hip issue, just bend the back knee so you get a little more upright without overstretching here. Level 2 people can straighten the leg a little more. Squeeze the hips in and up you go. Open up the heart. Now let's turn the back foot out and down. Here we are in Warrior 1. Lift the heart, full breath. Now the tendency is to poke the ribs out, so move them in, and it'll give you a deeper stretch here. And then bring your hands on either side of the front foot. Use your blocks here if you're a little tight. For Parsvottanasana, feel free to shorten your stance if the back heels off the floor. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, arch. Exhale, bow and fold. One more time. Exhale, bow and fold. And then step forward and bow. Uttanasana. Inhale, arms lift up. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Let's come right back to high lunge on this side. Now squeeze your outer hips in. Take your time in this transition, coming upright. Hug your hips in again. Bend the back knee if you need to. And then as you take your arms up, lift up. And then just turn the back foot out and down. You may want to shorten the stance for Virabhadrasana 1. Warriorship. Open up the heart. What does that mean to you? We're warriors to bring more light to the world. So if we feel gratitude, you start to radiate more light every day through your life. Deep in your breath. Good, and then straighten the front leg and bow forward. Pull your heels towards each other. Shorten your stance if you need to. Inhale, arch. Exhale, bow to your own sacred journey. Push from your feet down into the earth. Inhale, look up. exhale, bow. Keep the kneecaps lifted one more time. And exhale, bow and fold, and then step forward, Uttanasana. Very good. Hands on your hips, arch your back, inhale, come all the way up. Now we're going to face forward, root down through your legs, have the blocks nearby in case you need them. Here we go. Take your arms out to the side like this. Welcome the day. Welcome this breath. Turn the right foot out at a 90-degree angle, right forearm to your thigh, left hand, arm over your ear. Now pull your legs towards each other so strongly that you don't even need this arm. It becomes like light and buoyant. And then take both arms up, reach out. That's stage 2. Stage 1, stay here. Hold steady. Then go ahead and touch the floor or block on the outside of the right heel. Slowly straighten the right leg into Trikonasana. Now take your left arm up towards the ceiling. Push down. The groins move back and apart. The right outer hip carves under. Then turn the belly and heart up towards the ceiling and feel an expansion in your heart today. By connecting to my practice, I remember what a gift this body is, this sadhana. Push into the floor, inhale, rise up, chin side, bend your left knee. Start with your warrior 2 and then forearm to your thigh, right arm by your ear. Don't collapse into the shoulder. Move that left shoulder back. Draw the shoulder blades on the back and then arm up and over. Big breath and a little lighter here, right? Keep the power and strength, especially in the back leg, and then level 2, stretch both arms out. Hold it. Inhale, come up, and then take your left hand down. Slowly straighten your left leg. Trikonasana. Lift up. Pull your heels towards each other. Feel that solid rooting down to the earth and then expand out. Welcome this day, this practice. And to come up, push into your feet. Inhale, rise, feet parallel. Prasarita Padottanasana, long expansion in the chest. You can put your hands on blocks if you need to. Pull your heels towards each other. Exhale, bow forward. And do the dynamic version of this. Inhale, arch. Gaze up, exhale, bow, and fold. Keep energy drawing in. At the same time, push down and expand yourself. Keep the breath moving. And then bend your knees. Heel toe your feet in, hands to your hips, arch your back, come all the way up to standing. Now let's come down on our mat. Come down on your knees, please. Let's put a little padding under the knees. Step the right foot forward. This time, Anjaneya with the thigh stretch. You're going to drag your back knee and front heel towards each other and lift the heart. Curl the shoulder blades onto your back and take your arm up. Now, if this is hard on your knees, I'm going to show you an alternative, okay? So we're going to keep holding this for the stage 2 people. Stage 1, this feels like, oh my gosh, that's too much on my knees. Let's come down here and do Ardha Bekasana. It's another beautiful thigh stretch. Push the knee down and lift the hip up here. Very good. Release. Let's try the other side. Anjaneya. Grab the foot. Pull it in. Now once you've got the heel to the outer edge of the butt, drag the front heel and back knee towards each other and turn the heart towards the front of the mat. Lift the heart way up. When you're ready, take your arm up. Bringing more blood and circulation to those lower chakra areas. Opening up the front of the hip. Very good. And then release. Excellent. Let's fold the blanket. Put it off to the side. Now we have 2 choices. You can do bow pose. And if that hurts your back or you don't like that pose for some reason, you can't grab your feet, do a bridge instead. So reach around, grab your ankles. Here we go. push the knees down, pop your sitting bones up, inhale, exhale, up you go. Hold and breathe. And release down. Good. We're going to do one more of those. Again, either a bridge or another beautiful bow pose. Very important here to pop the sitting bones up, lengthen the tail, and then come up. And feel a nice freedom in the heart. Very good. And then release back into child pose. We're going to start to move into our cool down now. Breathe into the back body. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice today. Let's have a seat on the folded blanket. Take your legs out in front of you. Let's do a little twist. Take the right leg, cross it over the left, lift the spine up, right hand behind you, and deeply twist. Not from your arms, just from the small little intrinsic muscles along the spine. And draw the belly in with the heart. Feel a difference from where you did at the beginning of practice. And now back to center. Let's switch. Take a deep breath. Make space first. Make sure the natural curve of the spine is there, and then turn to your left easily. One more breath. And then back to center, lying on your back. Bend your knees. Place your hands on the top of the thighs. Give it a nice shove. Make sure the lower back is in its natural curve. Wiggle your pelvis a little bit. It should feel nice and open down there. Both hands behind your right thigh. Push your leg into your hands. Root your left leg. Back of your head pressing down. Deep breath in and out. Exhale. And switch. Root the leg. Keep the arch. Push your leg into your hands. Pull this outer left hip under. Very good. So I'm going to leave you with a restorative pose on a block called Prete Karani. So you're going to lift your hips up, place the pelvis, not your lumbar curve on the sacrum, right? On the block, tuck your shoulders. So now you're in bridge pose, right? So you can rest here for a moment, and then you take one knee in and then the other. Take your legs up. This is the pose. You'll notice my knees are soft here. Now if you were a little higher version of this, two blocks. This is a beautiful pose. Make sure the chin is lifted and you're really in your bridge pose when you do this. So I'd like you to stay here for another 3 to 5 minutes and then move right into your Shavasana. So I hope you have an amazing day. When I come out of this pose, I want you to have really take some time here. Moving to my Shavasana now. So you close your eyes. Feel Mother Earth supporting you. Feel her energy reviving you, restoring you. And have some gratitude for this practice, for this time together. Thank you for practicing with me today. Have a lovely day. Namaste.